Hey y'all, hey, it's another episode of Bonafide Her Podcast featuring the one and only Miss Unique Cooke.
Hey guys,
How you doing today?
good. How about you?
You know, we blessed to be alive, all day, every day. Just another day, you know.
I
Let's
know that's
get to it. So, Miss Unique, can you let the folks know how, where they how did you go to in your sports journey?
um. I would say the transition wasn't easy at all. Like coming from high school and then going to JUCO, my first year of college, it wasn't easy at all. Um, I would say I would say it does take time to adjust to a new environment and new coaches, new players, all that. But I wouldn't say if you're not comfortable with doing it, I wouldn't say just give up right then and there. I would say give it a try before actually moving on to something new. But the process is not going to be easy at all.
For sure. So, can you tell us, how did you get to, what was the steps to got to where you are right now to how you got to in college?
Um, I grew up in that so all my brothers all sport, football. So I was like, maybe I should get basketball. I played when I was a little girl. Started at Triton High School. I played at Triton High School my freshman and sophomore year. I led the conference and my blocks and rebounds. So once I seen I can actually do it, I actually started building my confidence up, building my just trying to get to where I actually want to go. My freshman sophomore year, I went to Triton. Then I transferred to Palm Forest High School, but played at Riverside Christian. Riverside Christian had just opened up when I played with them. We won the state championship there, got the ring. And when I after that year, my senior year, I went to Overhills High School. It wasn't bad over there, but I wouldn't say it was the best. Um, After my senior year, Wake Tech, I wouldn't say Wake Tech was the only school that was looking at me, but that was the only school that I thought would benefit me the best. My first year at JUCO, um, first workout, but it wasn't so great. But I had to adjust to the environment and the coaches that I had to actually get to where I am now. Um, we actually got a game tomorrow, so me being at college and at a JUCO college, it definitely taught me a lot. Like the adversities that I went through.
I remember how competitive Wake Tech was. Like when I went to Cape Fear, like man, Wake it was always the Wake Tech and Cape Fear games, and it
Mm-hmm.
was crazy. And so I remember when Cape Fear. So the year I was at Cape Fear, they just started a women's basketball program. Like the year I graduated, they just started a women's program. But I would see how Wake Tech had like a history of they always had like a history of like great players coming out and stuff. Like they recruit really great and everything. So like there was always a competition between Cape Fear and Wake Tech. So,
And that's
but
crazy. 'Cause we just played Cape Fear.
really,
Yeah, I mean
oh,
we lost, but we could have won. But I don't know. It was just
it, girl, it gets crazy and like a lot of people be sleeping on JUCO competition for real because they bring out the dogs in a lot of people.
yes. It really do. Some people come in with no confidence, no they want to do it, but like judo actually pushes you to do better and want to do
So my question for you is like when it comes to JUCO competition, what would you say are some of the misconceptions of JUCO competition?
some of the misconceptions. I would say some people think judo is not like, when it comes to women basketball. Most don't. They think most JUCOs don't give out scholarships, no dorms, or like reality. JUCO basketball it has a lot of competition. The athletes are there. It's not only some athletes are there because they're like injured. They got injured. They go to JUCO to pick up another year to play basketball. Whether it's the things they went through, they want to go to JUCO to stay go on a better route, I could say JUCO actually, like you said, got the dog. You got to go on JUCO with that dog mentality in order to get through JUCO. Like I had to learn that myself.
For sure. But I'll say the audio's going in and out for a little bit. So come closer a little quick. Speak real
Okay, can
quickly.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Something.
Yes. Okay. So so my question for you is, so, you know, when it comes to what first of all, what's it like to for you to be part of the growth of college women's basketball, especially with the visibility has grown as well as the viewership?
Um, as me being a part of this generation, that it actually motivates me and it inspires me because it's like now in this generation now the women's sports are actually getting the recognition that we've been wanting to get. Um, it shows that our hard work is finally being valued, that we've been wanting to be valued. But this generation of athletes is changing the narrative of opening more doors for the next generation, doing more big things for the next generation just to come in and take over for what we've already been doing for them. So seeing that the women's sports or women's basketball is actually getting more recognition, it motivates me to do better and to be better.
What would you say are some of the goals for you both on and off the court for this season for yourself?
On the court, one of my goals is to finish out the rest of the season with either double doubles or triple doubles, and to actually take my team further than what I've gotten my team. Like last year, I don't think they got too far, but this year, I'm really trying to push my team to actually get to the state championship, win a state championship, get that ring that we all been wanting. Off the court, my goal is to finish out the whole semester with a 3.5 or higher. Right now, I got one of the highest GPAs on the team, which is a 3.5. So my goal is to keep that 3.5 or to push it even higher to 4.0, 4.5. So that's one of my goals, so I can get anywhere I want to go. Because I finished high school. I finished high school with a 2.5. I'm not gonna. It didn't go good, but now my freshman year of college, I'm actually proud of myself because I knew I could do it, but it really shows that I can because I got a 3.5 and one of the highest GPAs on the team. So
For sure. And, you know, so I always say that athletes are humans first because they have emotions and feelings. For you, how important is mental health to you?
mental health is very important to me because to this day I struggle with my mental sometimes with the basketball stuff. Um, Basketball is mental just as much as it is physical. If you go in and play one game and your mental health is not right or your mind is not right, it's going to show in your performance either way. So I take mental health very, very seriously with basketball.
Do you hope to see more athletes speak up about the importance of mental health?
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's interesting because, like, you know, a lot of people think, you know, that athletes, like, they're just athletes, like, they're not human. It's like you try juggling school and, you know, books and everything. You
Hmm.
try going to 5 in the morning, you know, workouts, right? And then
Right.
to 8 o'clock class, and you don't even come home till like 9 or 11 at night, having to do homework and dinner at the same time.
Right.
And I
It's
think,
easy
go
for.
ahead. What'd you say?
I said it is not easy for everybody.
Oh no, it's not. It's not at all because the thing is, it's like people think it's like, well, they knew what they signed up. Well, it's still like you can't just say like, you know, all this stuff, but like at the same time, these are the hardest working people. Like
Hmm.
what they're doing is actually a job if you think about it.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
so my question for you is, you know, what are some ways? What would you say is like a safe space for you when it comes to, say, your sport and mental health?
My safe space. That's a good question. Um, Dang, my safe space. Repeat. Can you repeat that question for me?
What would you say is like your safe space when it comes to both your sport and mental health?
I say sometimes I say my dad is my safe space, or I don't really know. That's a good question. I ain't really thought about that. Or yeah, I'll say my dad. I'll come to my dad and talk to my dad about it.
Would you say your dad, inspires you both on and off the court?
Yes, my dad and also myself.
Oh, shout out to dads. Shout out to pops.
Yes. Shout
Speaking
out
of
to
which, speaking of which, he here, right here. Bow. Hey. What does it mean for you to have, the support and, the support of your father, especially through your whole career?
it actually means a lot to me. He been there since day one. That's my dog right there. He actually pushes me to be better and to want more for myself than he want more for me than what I want for myself. I'll put it like that. Like he pushes me to actually get up and go get it. Like you gotta have that dog mentality to actually get up every day, every morning to go get what you want. And he actually pushes me to go do that. Like far as school, on and off the court, basketball, life in general.
That's real. That's real. So when it comes to representation for women's sports, a lot of people look up to you or you look up to somebody. What does representation mean to you, especially for women's sports?
Reputation, it actually means it's a lot with reputation. Like, um, I would say, how can I put this? I would say you representing yourself on and off the court, it means a lot because some people will see you on the court, some people will see you differently than what they see you off the court. Like, so I'll use me as an example. Some people see me on the court as aggressive and the mean girl and that want to hurt everybody on the court, but off the court, it's I'm actually not that really good that girl in person. Like, yeah, I'm on the court. It's a different, unique than off the court. I'm gonna put it like that. So I say I have to represent myself better than what I represent myself and what I've been doing. So represent because a coach see what he sees and they're gonna take it based off what they see. It's an honor to actually represent myself to the basketball world and out on and off the court if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Like, because I feel like in ways representation is everything. Because it's
Yeah,
like you said, some people may see you as like, you know, she's competitive, mean girl, like trying to hurt somebody, but off the court, it's like a whole different story. Like she's a sweetheart and stuff. So it's like in ways like how they say like when you get on the off the court, we could chill and hang out, but on the court, we not
oh
friends
yeah,
right now.
I'm at the bus you. Yeah,
So, and I think I think when it comes to representation too, like you always have like that person or someone that you look up to because they probably the similar journeys that like you're able to like say connect with, but it took a lot for them, and I think that's a huge deal too, like having somebody that you can look up to and stuff, and I think that's definitely important for real. But I
yeah,
feel you on that, like where you like, look, I'm mean on the court, but I'm sweetheart
yeah,
off the court. So I'm with you on that. So because I don't know about anybody else, but I'd rather get fouled out before someone scored 40 points on me.
yeah. That's how I am. Like you come in my paint, you're not getting nothing in my paint. I'm not finna let you get no easy bucket on me.
You're like, nope, like this is my area right here. Like you're not gonna score on me. That's not
Hmm.
happening. Like nope, because like it's just they have some people think it's okay to like you rather have 20 points score on you than get fouled out. Like that's like I'm trying to win. Like I don't.
I
It's
can't
like this.
stand losing.
Oh gosh, man. I remember what's it called? I can't stand losing as much as I love winning. Like I love winning. I think this is what it's like. I can't stand losing as much as I love winning. Like I was like, I came here to win. I ain't trying to lose at all,
Right.
both on and off the court. So Now I see why you said the dog mentality. Yep. Who would you say is like a player that like you look up to for their game?
I'll say Kevin Garnett or Andrew Reese.
Why those two?
I'll say Andrew Reese because everybody say me and Andrew Reese play alike. Like the way we go, like our aggressiveness on the court, and the way we just play on the court in general. Like I say Andrew Reese. Kevin Garnett is because of I say my gratitude, like my attitude, my mouth. I say we play alike. Like we I don't know how to explain. Like we just have some similarities on the court. Like me and Kevin Garnett, we it's our attitude in the mouth and how we actually play the game. Andrew Reese is the same way.
And they both great at rebounds too. So
Yeah.
and Kevin Garnett, man, during his time in Minnesota and Boston, but like if you look at his Minnesota days, man, like and Angel Reese, she's definitely up there for real. Like I know a lot of people like to just hate on her and stuff, but
Mhm.
like she's doing what a lot of people ain't doing. Like, she hoops, but also she does a lot of things outside of hooping. Like
Mhm.
she is her own brand, and I think, you know, that's something admirable that, you can it's something like a lot of people like gotta take note, like, look, she's shown that she's more like both of them are shown that they're more than an athlete. Both of them are. Like KG got his own podcast, you know, and it's like you kind of hate on greatness when you see something like that. So,
Yeah. They both got that dog in them, so I say that's why, because I actually got the dog in me.
oh, speaking of which, because shout out to Pops again. He's saying female KG and people don't like it.
Yep. That's true.
Hey, you just gotta play your game and that's all. You gotta
Yeah.
let them know what it is. So my question for you is, if there was a word or a phrase to describe your journey so far, what would it be and why?
I would say challenging. Challenging because growing up, my journey growing up into where I am now, from being shot at, from transferring school to school, moving around, helping my family out with like things that I won't even ready to help out with, help carrying to maintain a 3.0 GPA. I say it's very challenging but rewarding at the same time. I always told myself, don't doubt yourself, don't let yourself down. Every obstacle is taught me something different about myself. Like you can do it as long as you can put your mind to it, but anything that's going around you, don't let it stop you from getting to where you actually want to go.
That's real for sure. Like, and man, because girl, you got it right here. You got it. So I always ask my guests this question because Bonafide means authentic and unique. So, what makes Miss Unique Cook Bonafide, and what makes your story stands out?
What makes me bona fide is that I stay true to myself through everything that I've been through. Like I didn't take the easy route on to get where I want to go. Um, I'm trying to set my phone down. Can you hear me if I set my phone down?
Yes,
Okay. I stay true to myself through everything that I've been through. I didn't take the easy route. My story stands out because it's built on resilience, self reflection, perseverance. I'm still writing every chapter is earned. Like to this day, everything that I got right now, I definitely worked hard for it. So I say that I stay true to myself through everything that I've been through.
ooh, you better let them know. You better let them know. And I will say, best believe this podcast is raw real, so there be bloopers at times. So I'm here for it. So that makes it raw and real because ain't nothing filtered or nothing. So it's like it's very raw and real. So, but just you just keep going, and you doing amazing, man. You just keep
Thank
it going, and you doing amazing. So, Miss
thank
Unique, can you let the folks know where they can find you and follow you if there's any upcoming games coming up for you?
You can follow me on IG at Nick Irene with 4 E's, or on Facebook at Unique Cook. Our next game is actually tomorrow in Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia. But we also have 2 home games coming up, Monday and Wednesday. So Lewisburg and I forgot who else, Brian Strap. So y'all pop out to them.
Ooh, y'all played against Lewisburg. I remember Lewisburg. That's another team that was crazy.
Now I'm
Ooh,
ready to play them because I'm tired of them doubting me.
you better let them know too.
I am. Trust.
Y'all be sure to follow the queen here first, Miss Unique at Unique Cook, and her Instagram. And be sure to check out the games for this upcoming Monday and Wednesday, the home games. If you in the Raleigh, Wake Tech area, y'all be sure to come out, show out, invest in women's sports, because when you invest in women's sports, amazing things happen. So
Right.
so be sure to show up and show out for her, So, and you guys be sure to check out the live replay of Bonafide Her Podcast, episode 207, featuring Unique Cook after this. And big shout out to Miss Unique Cook for coming on the podcast to share your story. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
Thank you as well.